So welcome space enthusiasts. Today we are going to travel back in 1960s and explore NASA's incredible journey to the moon. It all began with a promise made by President John F. Kennedy to land a person on moon before the end of the decade.
I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal before this decade is out of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the Earth.
This led to the Apollo program, which became the most expensive space mission in the history. Over the years, 9 missions and 24 astronauts would orbit or land on the moon. So let's dive in and discover some of the most iconic moments. Apollo 11 holds a special place in the history as a mission where humans set foot on another world. In July 20, 1969, Neil Armstrong and Edwin Buzz Aldrin landed on Moon in a lunar lander called Eagle, while Michael Collins orbited above in the command module named Columbia. They spent 24 hours and 36 minutes exploring the Moon's surface before safely returning to the Earth. The subsequent Apollo missions continued to push the boundaries of the space exploration. Apollo 12, just 4 months after Apollo 11, achieved a more precise landing on the Moon's surface. Apollo 13 faced a near disaster when their onboard oxygen tanks exploded, jeopardizing their planned moon landing. However, they managed to safely abort the mission and return home. Meanwhile, Soviet Union sent a remotely controlled rover called Lunokhod-1 to the moon's surface in 1970s. Apollo 14 in January 1971 saw Ellen Shepard to set a new record for the fastest distance traveled on moon. She even played golf with some improved equipment. Apollo 15, launched in 1971, allowed for longer stays on the moon. Astronomers collected hundreds of pounds of lunar samples and explored the lunar surface in a piloted moon buggy. Apollo 16 and Apollo 17 in 1972 were the last crewed missions to the moon. The Russian Luna 24 spacecraft in 1976 marked the end of crewless moon landings until much later. These lunar missions provided valuable knowledge about the geology and the formation of the moon. After the remarkable achievements of the 1960s and 1970s, the major space agencies shifted their focus elsewhere for several decades. To this day, only 12 humans, all American and all men, have had privilege to work on the moon's surface. Well, that wraps up our journey through the early moon missions. Stay tuned for our next video where we'll delve into the exciting second phase of lunar exploration. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more captivating space adventures.